The reason why I kind of decided to go live about this is, I've been in makeup for the last few years, and it actually took me a while to learn what it really meant to sanitize my kit and really meant to sanitize the makeup that I have and the makeup that I was using for my personal use. And then when I got into, actually making makeup a business, obviously you really have to learn, or you really have to know how to sanitize your makeup for the business. And then again, with everything going on, I feel like this is definitely valuable information that should be shared now. And again, even if your makeup is just for personal use, please sanitize it anyway, clean it. It's just very, very important, even for what's going on now in the world. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to give you guys a few tips. I actually spent the morning, because this is just my thing. So I spent the morning and I actually took notes on what I do to sanitize my kit, but also what other MUAs do to sanitize their kits too. The first thing I'm going to start off with is, what do you use to sanitize your kit? So I have this. Okay, so this is alcohol, and actually I just learned, right, because we're all learning together. So I actually just learned, so this one is 91% alcohol. You can see it. And this is actually the wrong one to sanitize your kit with. And I had no idea until this morning. So the one that you actually want to use to sanitize your kit is actually the 70% one. Okay, so this one says 91%. You want the alcohol that says 70%. So I'm going to read, right? The reason why you want the one with 70% is because anything higher than 70% evaporates too quickly. Okay, so instead of it cleaning, or instead of it sanitizing whatever you're spraying, it's actually just literally freezing all the germs and bacteria on your palette or whatever you're cleaning, right? So that's basically it. Please get the 70% one. I had no idea. So again, we're learning together, right? So do not get anything higher than 70%. You want the one that says literally 70%. Again, why? Because if it's higher than 70%, it's actually not sanitizing your kit. It's literally just freezing all the germs and bacteria on your makeup palette. Okay, so it's not doing anything whatsoever. So that's not good. Okay, so how you would do it. So I'm going to use, basically what you would do is you would take your alcohol bottle, right? Again, 70%. You would put it in a spray bottle, right? If you've been to my house to get your makeup done and for my relaunch party, you see that I have like 50 of these. So I have this pink one, I have another pink one, and I also have a green one. So spray bottles are like my thing. I have a spray bottle for literally everything. So yeah, I'm good with that. So basically what you would do is you would take your 70% alcohol, you would put it in a spray bottle, right? It doesn't matter what size, but you would put it in your spray bottle, and you would get a palette. I'm going to use a Dynasty palette because I love the Dynasty palette. So this is the Dynasty palette, okay? This is what it looks like inside, okay? So you would basically, hopefully this is on. So basically what you would do is you would basically spray it. You guys see that? You would spray it, and you'll just let it sit. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. It'll dry on its own. You don't need to pat it with paper towel, with napkins, with a washcloth, with cotton, with wedges, with your hands, whatever. No, leave it alone and let it dry on its own, okay? So that's how you would do your palette. So you would do all of your eyeshadow palettes. So your Element palette, your Demure palette, some of you who already bought the Static palette and the Boss Babe palette or whatever palette you have, that's the way you do it, okay? So 70% alcohol, you pour it into a spray bottle, and I'm gonna do another one. You pour it into a spray bottle and you spray the palette. That's it, okay? You sit it down and you leave it alone. Don't touch it. It will dry on its own, okay? So that's what you do for your eyeshadow palettes. Now, let's talk about everything else, right? Usually at an event, like even at my relaunch party and like events that I did the past 3 years, I always have disposable mascara. This is mascara. Oh, I actually got the new one, guys, but we won't talk about that now. But this is one of the mascaras, right? What we're not going to do is we're not going to take the wand and we're not going to apply it for each and every person, right? Because that is now sharing germs. People can get pink eye. They can get anything and everything with just sharing this one wand, okay? So we do not use this wand on multiple people. It is for one person only, okay? So what we do instead is I'm going to put this one down, right? Because this came with it. So we're not going to use this. We're going to put this one down. We're going to take this wand, this disposable wand, right? You can get it anywhere. Amazon, ShopRite, Walmart, Target, like literally anywhere. Sephora, Ulta, whatever. It does not matter. You can even get it from me, right? You're going to take this. You're going to dip it into the mascara. And then you are going to apply it, okay? If you need more mascara, you are not going to dip it back in. No, you are not. You are going to throw it away, and then you are going to get a new one, okay? And then you're going to dip that in, then apply that. If you need more after that, which you shouldn't, you're still going to throw that one away and then get a new one. Okay, so that is how it works with every and all mascaras, okay? So that's mascaras. The other thing that I want to talk about, is this one open? Yes. Is my Precision Luxe eyeliner. So any eyeliner that looks like this, right? That has this type of marker tip, this marker look to it. This is for a one-person use only, okay? So we are not going to put the eyeliner on each and every single person. No, this is for one person only, okay? No one else, all right? So I'm gonna stick that back in here. If you came to my relaunch party and if you'll be at my next future events or even my events from the last few years, what we do with this is obviously I have one, like this one is specifically for my events, right? So I have 2 different ones, one for me and then one for my events. And if you came to my past events, future events, or even the relaunch party, what we do is we actually take it and we put it on our wrist or on our hands, okay? Then that's it. That's all this one is used for, just our hands. If somebody would like to purchase one, then they get a brand new one that is specifically only for them. They are not to share. They're not supposed to share it with anyone else. Boom. Disposables. Okay? Boxed up just like this. Mascara. Lips. 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 Take it. Right? We would take it. We would get a lip disposable. We would wipe it off and then apply the disposable on our lips. Okay? That is it. If you need more, you do not put this back on this. No, you throw it away and then you get a new one. Okay, so we do not double dip. So that's how you do this. So we talked about how to sanitize eyeshadow palettes. We talked about lip gloss. We talked about mascara, and we talked about the precision eyeliner. Same thing. You would sharpen it. You would spray it with 70% alcohol. You would sharpen it again, spray it again, and then let it air dry. Okay, that's how you sanitize pencils. This. Okay, so this is Snap All-Purpose Cleaner. Okay, is natural on my brushes. The reason why that's important is because my brushes touch my face, right? So if I'm going to use a product where my brush is touching my face and it's touching the product, I want to make sure whatever the product is safe. And that's like a rough edge thing that has like bumps on it. It's like a pad, right? It's like a pad and it has bumps all over it. So what people do is they like put soap on it and water, and they like wring their brush on it, and basically the bumps is what gets all the colors and all the germs and bacteria out of the brush. And then when it's all done, when there's no more color or anything, you basically rinse the brush out so that it rinses out, you know, the rest of the colors and the germs and the bacteria and stuff like that. So you can get that pad. You can get that pad anywhere. The one that I got, I believe I got it from TJ Maxx in Latham. So that pad you can get from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Walmart, Target, Ulta, Sephora, like it doesn't matter. But you can see it's a makeup brush cleaner. So that's what it is. Okay. It tells you where to put the water to. So you put water up to here, and then you put like 1 or 2 drops of this in there as soap. And then basically what you do is you put a brush on here. I'm gonna turn it on. And you're basically gonna spin the brush in there. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, and then when you're ready to dry it, you like take it out a little bit and you let it dry. So washing it, you go down here, drying it, you pull it up a little bit and you dry it. So wash, dry, wash, dry. Okay, so you're basically washing and drying it all in a few minutes. Okay, this is great, but I feel like the pad works a lot better. It's more time consuming, absolutely, but I do feel like it does clean the brushes a lot better. We have our eye base, 1 person only. You don't share it with multiple people. Same thing for your brow pomade, 1 person only. Same thing with your concealer, 1 person only. So I basically covered everything. If you guys have any questions or like you want to get the Snap product, like please get in touch with me. You know, just stay clean, sanitize, right? Don't just sanitize your hands, but sanitize the products that you're putting on your face. They're telling us to keep our hands clean, but soap and water. Do not just rely on this. Like, please use soap and water. And they're also telling us to keep our hands from our face. Okay, so please watch what you're cleaning your products with. Definitely if it's touching your face. Let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns. Till then, stay clean, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.